doing? This is good old Grandmaster Robin here, and wow. Never thought we would make it, guys. We are at a milestone for this channel. 600 subscribers. Wow. 600 subscribers. Holy crap. Wow. 4 years, 600 subscribers. 4.5 years, 600 subscribers. An awesome milestone for this channel, guys. Wow. It's just like 4.5 years ago on December 15th, 2015. 4.5 years ago. Wow. And December 15th of this year will be 5 years. Wow. Dude. Let's try for 700, guys. 700. By this time next year. Let's try for 100 more subscribers, guys. Or more. Without you, the Anonymous Republic Network would have never made it without you guys. To my subscribers, to my viewers, I want to say I love you guys and thank you. Whew. Man, never thought I would get to say that. I mean, wow, man. 600 subscribers. Wow. Never thought I would ever say that. 600 subscribers. Wow. Today is November 2nd, 2020. That's right, 2020. November 2nd. We're about 24 hours away from the biggest day of the year. Wow. But it is going to be, I'm praying and hoping that things will go smoothly tomorrow night. Because all year long, nothing but chaos, and more chaos, and more chaos, and you name it. You name it. 4 years ago, on the 8th of November of 2016, it went completely unhinged. Completely unhinged, man, you know. And just like all year long, became unhinged. Businesses getting destroyed, burnt to the ground, looted. Business owners getting attacked. People, the whole... You know what I'm getting at this, guys. 600. 600. I waited a couple days for that. To say that. Well, actually, last night. I waited to say that, you know. I was on Instagram last night. I was on Instagram Live and Facebook Live last night. Wanted to celebrate. Wanted to celebrate number 600. Wow, man. Well, I wished for 1,000, so I could stream on my phone, but it seems I can't because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So I'm like 400 subs away to do that. I'm praying for 1,000 by the end of hopefully next year. By the end of next year, around this time. But of course, that'll probably never happen because it'll probably be a while. But it's okay. Man, 2 years, 3 years, we fought tooth and nail. We busted our ass, and here we are. November 2nd, 2020, we hit the milestone, guys. Without you, this would never happened. Man, wow. This makes me happy, guys. You know how hard it well, some of you do. So that part I do apologize. So okay, I apologize for that one. 2 or 3 times I gain a lot of subscribers, I lose a lot of subscribers. And this time we're at 600. 600. Oh man. Man. I mean, it's like I started all over again, from the beginning, First video, first subscriber. I mean, just worked my ass off, man. Just literally worked my ass off, and it was like tough, really tough, man. I tell you. The Anonymous Republic Network went through ups and downs. It went through a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of chaos and shit like that. I mean, from losing 2 videos 3 months apart, couldn't stream for 6 months, had some videos that were age restricted for no reason, by the way. And it went through a lot of hell. And now here we are, guys. 600 subs. Wow, man. Holy crap. Whew. This is a milestone for us, guys, for us. I didn't do this for me. I did this for everybody on the Anonymous Republic Network. We did this as a team, guys. My viewers, my subscribers, thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Wow. Whew. Wow. I don't know. Tomorrow night is the big day, November 3rd. The big day, November 3rd. The election. Just what's kind of funny is that we're right back where we were 4 years ago. The media is already predicting a huge victory for Biden. But if a lot of you would know, there are a lot of Democrats voting Republican. They are switching to Republican. Because everybody who voted for Obama twice during 8 years of his time as president has gotten really tired of the nonsense, the bullshit, and literally gotten tired of how the media is not. It's basically, they're saying about Antifa and BLM, they're peaceful protesters, they're not violent. Hold on to that. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. If they were peaceful protesters, okay, media, if they were peaceful protesters, okay, like what they're saying, there wouldn't be anybody blocking the roadways, wouldn't be blocking the streets and shit, wouldn't be blocking traffic. Businesses wouldn't be burnt to the ground. Nobody would have gotten beaten by anybody. Nobody would have gotten shot. No black businesses would be destroyed. Okay. If BLM and Antifa were supposed to be peaceful, okay, as they say, or Antifa's a myth. They don't exist. It's a myth. Really? Creepy Joe. If they were peaceful, as they say, right? Peaceful, right? There wouldn't be no violence. There wouldn't be no smashed windows, no torching of cars. Democrat-controlled cities like Seattle and Portland, Chicago, Baltimore, Atlanta, St. Louis, L.A., Oakland, San Francisco, states like California, Illinois, Washington, Oregon, all these Democrat-controlled cities and states would have done something about it if they were violent people. But no, they gotta blame it on somebody. I don't almost like get blamed for shit that I didn't do. I know what it's like. I know some of you too. I know how it feels. So the thing is, when you look at the Democrats in Congress and the squad, and all these left-wing mobs and shit like that, I kind of wondered that if the police would, I mean, come on, man, look. The mayors in these cities have their hands tied politically. They want nothing to do with police, you know. And why is that? You know, you were voted in by you voted in to do a job. As a prosecutor, your job is to prosecute criminals, not let them loose so they could do more damage to your city. See, this is where militias come in and kick some ass. If the police won't do their job because their hands are tired because of a stupid-ass mayor, this is where the militia comes in and start kicking ass. It shouldn't matter your skin color. It shouldn't matter the creed here. Look, if you're that dumb enough to follow a ideology or a philosophy, and you're going along smashing windows, destroying businesses and shit, you have a criminal record. Now, to these wannabe tough guys, I got a question to ask you. What would happen if somebody took a fight to you, and the police weren't around to save your prissy little ass? And you thought you're all big and bad because you're with a group, Antifa and BLM. All of a sudden, you're getting your ass handed to you, and you're on the ground in the pool of your own blood, bruised ego, broken bones, bruised ego. So, what happened if you say, well, we need the police? We've been hearing this all year long. Defund the police, okay? You keep saying that, but when you're getting your ass kicked, police. Now you want them. Right? It don't make any sense. Okay, it really does not make any sense. All year long, we've been hearing defund the police, and they even write it in the street: defund the police. And what the mayors need to understand is that, how are they going to stop this violent crap when you and your city council try to stop them from using non-lethal means of doing their job? Because you're getting pressure from not just your city council members, but also people who are getting pepper sprayed, hitting with rubber bullets. Not bullets, but the rubber balls. They're getting pressure. You're getting pressure because they want to get bruised. They have to suffer from the pepper spray, the whole thing. They're not, look. It's either you let them do their job, okay? I'm talking to the mayors of Chicago, Seattle, Portland, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Oakland, Baltimore, Kenosha, Atlanta, St. Louis, okay? Minneapolis, by the way. Because of you motherfuckers, because of these mayors, okay, over 100 officers are leaving because of you. And not just because of you, but also the prosecutors, because the prosecutors are not helping the officers, period. Because when they arrest these people, they're right back on the street, doing the same shit as they've been doing before they got arrested. Because you refuse to do your job. Either you resign and let someone else do their job better than you have failed to do, or you do your job. Do your goddamn job, man. You were voted in as the DA to prosecute criminals. Okay? So, how about Stop making this shit up about blaming the president on stuff that you couldn't fucking do. The mayor of Portland has tried to ban federal officers. Well, guess what? The term federal overrules local. It means if a local officer or sheriff and highway patrol becomes deputized, they become marshals. That means you had your chance to do your job in prosecuting these people who's destroying your city, and you're letting it happen. And you're smiling about it about letting everybody go so they could go back and do more damage to businesses and also endanger neighborhoods. See, we all know what happened in Los Angeles nearly 30 years ago. That riot lasted 7 days, and it costed over $1 billion in damage, and 50 plus people have died. Okay, now, how many people have died within the last few months? Okay, do the math. How many people died within the last few months? All these riots and shit. What's the total damage caused within the last few months? That's the question there. See, in Los Angeles, nearly 30 years ago, after almost 7 days, it was nearly way over $1 billion. It was shade over $1 billion in damages in Los Angeles during the Rodney King trial. Now here we got issues with Minneapolis, Seattle, Portland, Kenosha, Oakland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, St. Louis, Atlanta, Chicago, Baltimore, Detroit. What needs to happen is that you as a prosecutor and you as a mayor and you as a governor of a Democratic-controlled state grow the fuck up. Because this is the reason why Trump will win re-election tomorrow. If you would stop all this before it got worse. See, we're already in November. Today is November 2nd, 2020. All of this should have been done, gone, over with a long time ago. But no. You didn't have the balls to do your job. And now, we're right back where we were 4 years ago on November 8th, 2016, when Hillary got her ass handed to her in a huge loss. And yeah, she lost. Now, what's going to happen with that, though, you know? What happened to the whole Hillary thing, man? See, I was hoping that Hillary would get locked up. I really do. I wanted to see her get locked up, go to Guantanamo Bay and shit, you know? I've been wanting to hear this crap for a long time. But yet, we haven't got that yet. 400 miles of border wall was finished today. See, the thing is, even though it's getting done, now, immigration, every president from Reagan to Obama have talked about fixing the immigration for years. And it never gotten done because of a political roadblock. And who did that? Democrats and neocons. Neolibs and neocons. Both worked hand in hand to stop the whole talk. But here we have a president who actually did something. Build entire miles of wall. Over 2,000 miles of wall. Nearly over 2,000 miles of wall, folks. Nearly over 2,000 miles of wall. You need to get done. Democrats are bitching and moaning and whining and crying. Will we see what happened 4 years ago tomorrow night? More businesses damaged, windows broken, property burnt to the ground. My question is, how many people in the neighborhoods are going to be armed tomorrow night? Because if I was in that position, I would be armed right away, because knowing that these little fuckers are going to go into these neighborhoods and do something really fucking stupid. And look, you have to protect yourself for tomorrow night. Big time. Oh yeah, big time. Because in the last few months, couple months, Antifa and BLM went to neighborhoods and tried to intimidate neighborhoods and shit, you know. But what we need to do as neighbors is modify neighborhood watch. As a neighbor, we got to get to know each other as neighbors. So, as a neighborhood, we protect ourselves. Because not everybody knows everybody in any neighborhood they're in, that they're living in. Because they're too afraid of getting to know a neighbor. Well, it's time for some of you to grow a spine, grow a pair, and get to know your neighbor. Don't cherry pick your neighbors. You get to know all of them, because someday when this shit happens again, you're going to need each other as neighbors. Because we don't know, okay? We don't know if another Antifa or BLM move is going to happen again. Because look what happened to the McCloskeys. They were charged by Kim Gardner, a corrupt DA in St. Louis. Because they stood their ground. Democrats don't like anybody sitting their ground. So, get to know your neighbors, have a plan, and modify neighborhood watch. Have a plan, because we never know. You never know that if Antifa or BLM is going to go into your neighborhood and to start shit with you guys. Gotta think. Have a plan. Have a coordinate the patrol. Have a time of the patrol, whether it's morning or later in the evening, because you want to protect your neighborhood from these idiots. Also, arm yourself. Put security on your house, because it'll be the best line of defense. One of the best line of defense is protecting your home, protecting your neighborhood. Get to know your neighbors. Go door to door. Get to know your neighbors. No, because this will be the best time prepare, and also you and your neighbors can give each other a heads up of what's going on. Because what happened in Seattle was total bullshit. What happened in St. Louis was also total bullshit. You know, when is it a crime to defend yourself? Okay. Here's the thing. Big idea. Go to a Radio Shack and get a police scanner. Okay. Because just in case, because we all remember what happened to that guy who was arrested. I mean, think about this. BLM Antifa was right in front of this guy's house, and they had green lights in his house. Okay. And he didn't know where it was coming from. He was armed. All of a sudden, minutes later, cops came in, locked him up. This is Antifa and BLM's plan to destroy the nuclear family and the Second Amendment. So, just in case it happens in the neighborhood, and they call on the person in your neighborhood, make sure you record what you're hearing. Because here's the thing. And also videotape it. Record it. Because it'll be the best defense to help your neighbor from a huge jail sentence. Have our neighbors back. Again, it's time to modify neighborhood watch. But when you do it, have some common sense. Do not just discriminate. Do not hate. Respect, understand, because someday your neighbor might save your ass too. Same as you might save your neighbor's ass itself. But have some respect for your neighbor too. Vice versa. Respect, understanding, get to know your neighbors. Don't discriminate. Don't hate. Someday, when it comes to your neighborhood, you are going to need each other's backs. Protect your neighborhood. Protect your neighbors. It's important, folks. Protect your neighborhood. Protect your neighbor. I mean, again, modify neighborhood watch, man. Because if you want to know what's going down, look. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, okay? Neighborhood watch is not a bad idea. Modify it, okay? Have communication. Have like a center. Communicate. Communicate. Be smart. Because we don't want to happen. We don't want to have what happened in 92 or 67 or 65. We want to keep some peace in the neighborhood. It shouldn't matter the color of their skin. It shouldn't matter their religious thing. It shouldn't matter at all. Period. If you want to protect your neighborhood, do something about it. Use your head. Think. Common sense, people. Respect. Understanding, man. You don't want your house torched. You don't want your neighborhood, your whole neighborhood end up like a ball of fire. If you're armed, do what you got to do. If you can do it non-lethally, do it too. Use technology. Camera, security, you name it. If you got to arm your cameras with rubber balls, small ones, do it. They won't see it coming. They'll at least expect it. Motion detecting lights and cameras would also work too. Because knowing those fuckers, they'll go in your backyard. Start shit. I would not wish this on anybody, you know. I would not wish this on anybody who's trying to have a quiet neighborhood. Who's done nothing wrong to anybody, who's had nothing to do with this damn riot and shit. It needs to come to an end, guys. You know, your home is your safe spot, no? Your home is your safe spot. You know what I'm saying? You live there. It's your safe space for you and your family. Get to know your neighbors. Get to know them. Have an idea, share it with them. To protect your neighborhood. Because some of you may have kids, some of you may have grandkids. It's always wise to have a tactical solution to a problem. You want to protect your neighborhood? Start a neighborhood watch. Bring it back up. Modify it. Do some patrols and shit every now and then. Or have a shift. Team of 3, 4 people to patrol. Patrol one part of the neighborhood. Others patrol the next side. Always have communication. Make sure you carry a camera, whether it's a small one. I mean, you don't need a really big camera. You know, just a good, small, a nice one. And also, make sure you got cameras on your home. Front of your garage, side house, everything else. Place a camera at all angles. Every angle of your property, every angle of your home, in your house, outside your house, you name it. So you know where these fuckers are going to be. Because what happened in Seattle was really, really messed up. Really messed up. I mean, look, there's people that are armed. There's people that they have a permit to carry. They have a right to bear arms to protect their home, their families, and even their neighbors. You know, but all these young bastards and little fuckers complaining, whining, and bitch because first and foremost, they want to defund the police. Colin Kaepernick wanted to abolish prisons. Okay, Colin Kaepernick, where are you going to put the criminals? How are you going to solve crime? Antifa, BLM, how are you going to solve crime if you defund the police? How are you going to solve the problem? You got to use your head, man. Put your feelings back in the drawer. Grow the fuck up. Grow a pair. Get a clue. You need law enforcement. You need prisons. You need jails. Because someday it might happen to you. If you get your ass handed to you because you pissed someone off, maybe you did it yourself. Cause your own ass getting handed to you by somebody because you pissed them off. Or you said the wrong thing, or did the wrong thing to have your ass on the ground crying, holding your nuts. Mom, and my balls hurt. You know? You can't blame the person who kicked your ass. If you said anything stupid to somebody where you got your ass handed to you and you're on the ground crying, Mommy, my balls are hurting. You did it yourself. If it was intentional, hey, you asked for it. You have to use your head, man. If you say something stupid intentionally, or did anything intentionally stupid, you will get your ass handed to you, one way or another. Anybody with common sense would tell you, don't say stupid shit. Don't do any stupid shit intentional for you to get your ass handed to you while you're on the ground holding your balls. Well, my balls hurt. Because you chose to do that, you know? But anybody with common decency, common sense would tell you, don't say anything or do anything intentional where somebody's going to kick you in the nuts and just walk away. They may kick your ass because you said something stupid intentionally or did anything intentionally stupid. You cannot blame the person for kicking your ass. It's your fault. You did it to yourself. But here you want to defund the police, and when your ass is handed to you and you're on the ground crying like a little baby, calling for police, what if there's no police at all and someone kicked your ass? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Cry, right? Cry. Because you're acting like a child. Antifa and BLM are acting like sniveling children because they're demanding their way. Okay? Let me ask this question. Okay? Let me ask this one good question, okay, guys? What if they demand, but nothing goes their way? They're going to manufacture some bullshit, and they're going to try to make it so good, sounding so good, they're going to get the person hurt. Right? They're going to get the person hurt or arrested falsely until, when it's investigated and there's no evidence of anything this person supposedly did, guess what? You, the person who complained, whined, bitched, and demanded anything, you're going to jail for filing a false police report. See, if I did that, and I lied, I perjured myself, and I filed a false report. If I did that, my ass be going to jail, and I'm going to be on trial for lying. Oh yeah, lying. So, common sense would be the best thing. Now, here's my question to Antifa and BLM. Now, this can be one question only. How many people in your group, okay, guys, Antifa and BLM, how many people in your group have left due to questioning motives? Okay? How many people, if you could tell me, if anybody who somehow secretly left Antifa and secretly left BLM, put it in the comments section on how many people actually left Antifa and BLM when they started to questioning the motives of their actions. See, there's got to be somebody from both groups that have secretly left. Because I don't know. I could be just having. I'm just throwing the questions out there. Okay. If anybody who secretly left Antifa and BLM, I'm gonna give you guys my email address. Okay. It's Agent Grimlock, capital A, G-E-N-T, Grimlock, capital G-R-I-M-L-O-C-K, 76 at tootdenota.com. And why you left. Your name won't be mentioned. But if you secretly left because you started to question their motives, and that really somehow really got to you here and here, because we all know that not everybody is following Antifa or BLM. Not everybody is doing that. But, bam, by any means necessary. Yvette Verlarca, who's part of that group, bam, by any means necessary. Started out years ago, came out years ago, by somebody who was part of the Weather Underground years ago. And there was a few people that were part of the group, okay, and they lost everything, money, you name it. They had to, if they left, they were threatened. Members who threatened to leave were threatened with their lives. And once BAM, Antifa, and BLM are like a cult. You're indoctrinated in these groups. Like the cult of Scientology. Once you're indoctrinated into the church of Scientology, you're be told everything. Every lie. Until you spent years, until you realize something is wrong. Something is really messed up. Something is really wrong, and something is really, really messed up. I believe freedom of mind. I believe in open mind. Look, I have open mind. I see a much bigger picture with a brighter brush. I can see it like clear glass. I'm a laid back guy. I'm over opinionated. Well, actually, I'm a smart ass, but I see things in a much bigger picture. I question everything. I always have. And I will also ask anybody a question. Now, I don't know. I do not know if this video would be censored. I do not know if I would get a strike. I do not know if this video would get a community guideline strike. I don't know if this video would get a flag. And if somebody would flag this video. That's my thing here. Because we're here at 600 subscribers. To me, that's a lot. It is a huge milestone for this channel that's been around for 4.5, almost 5 years. And I worked my butt off on this channel for almost 5 years, and it is, 600, it's a lot to me, but anybody that hit 1 million subscribers, that's a lot. That's a big ass milestone. PewDiePie hit a huge milestone with nearly 100 million subscribers. That's a lot. And anybody who's been on YouTube for years have had 500,000, 1 million, 1.5 million, 3 million. Dude, a lot. I mean a lot of subscribers. Like, dude, a lot. But to my subscribers, my viewers, I want to thank you guys. You guys are awesome. This channel will still go through ups and downs and a few bumps in the road and some chaos from somebody. Not gonna say who, because it'll be down the line in the near future. But I hope I could reach the mark. Hoping to reach that mark. Even if I reach 100,000 and get that big old plaque, or 10,000. 10,000 would be kind of nice too. That means I just have to work a little bit harder. And tomorrow, I hope things would go smoothly. I hope that everybody would just kind of let the election take its course and not... I understand that it might end up like what it was 4 years ago or 2 years. I'm just really, really tired, I'm just hoping and praying that it goes smoothly tomorrow. I do. Because go and vote. Get your voice heard. And I tell you what, this election has been a lot of chaos. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to go any further than that. I'm just going to stop right here and say, I'm Grandmaster Revan. This is the Anonymous Republic Network. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. I'm Grandmaster Revan. Knowledge is free. Knowledge is power. I love you guys. Always stay healthy, well, and wise. And I'll see all you guys in the next video. In the post-election. I want to hear you guys. All right? Peace.